Welcome back. We've had a lovely time sipping our
mojitos.
They're happy drinks. Happy drinks, baby.
And apparently they're making us happier.
Much happier.
Every sip is a happy sip.
So what I've got here is some amberjack, which is a kind of a cool local fish. And I'm going to trim it off a little bit.
Now, when you say local, where are we? Oh yes. This doesn't matter. Everybody knows where we are. They're watching us on 38 television.
They are, but some people might be visiting.
I forgot which show we were doing for a minute there.
That's true.
Some people might be visiting and wonder what the heck's going on.
Not everyone's from the south here.
So what I'm doing, I'm just going to trim these off a little bit.
Well, and you know, if you get a good fishmonger, then they'll trim them for you, which is actually, these are pretty clean pieces. We went to Goat Feathers for these. We'll give them a little shout out there.
That's right.
The young man who's in that store always takes very good care of me. And here's a hint for all you out there who don't know any better. Take care of your fishmongers. Slip them a $5 bill once in a while. You get the freshest fish every time. You get the freshest shrimp every time. Yesterday, to prove my point, he took a couple pieces of the shrimp off of the top and said, you don't want those, and he dug around for the best ones.
Well, goat feathers is good that way anyways, because nobody wants bad fish.
and there's other ones around, and they're just as good, but these are our locals.
That's correct.
So we take care of our locals.
Absolutely.
So what are you going to do with this now?
Well, getting back to the fish, dears. So what I've done is actually tried to cut them into similar sized pieces so they'll cook evenly, which is a good idea to do, except for this one. Look.
Seems a little big, yeah.
And keep your fingers wrapped under.
What about that one?
Knife. It's thin, dear. See?
All right. Okay. We still got to fit in a taco shell.
So now the next thing you do is to make sure you season it. Don't be afraid of the salt. A little pepper. Looks more than it is. Now I'm going to dust it lightly with some cumin. You can always put it into your hand first, so that way you know how much is going to go on the item.
Yeah.
Just to check how much is coming out.
Not everybody has a little shake at top, do they? Sometimes they come falling out, and that's a big mistake.
And
then you got cumin fish. That's what we don't even get, because cumin is so strong, isn't it?
It's a little, yes. Go easy on the cumin. It's just to give it a little, kind of a.
It's a little tropical flair.
What?
Yeah,
right. Because they use
down
it
in the south.
In the Bahamas. They use it in Mexico.
Eastern Bahamas.
It's a very international
and we're making
spice.
tacos after all. So
now,
that's
are you going to flour those in there, or are you going to just throw them in the bowl?
Well, I was about to explain the flour first.
Okay. Explain the flour.
What we got here is just some flour with a little bit of seasoning in here. We've got a little salt and pepper in there. So what we're doing? What? Yes, it does. People don't know what it is.
Not always.
You can bake bread with it.
Oh, really?
Flour?
Yes.
And you can cut them up and put them in a pretty bowl. There's all kinds of flour.
It's not the kind of flour you put in a ball. Okay, now, all we're going to do is, this is called bronzing, actually, instead of being blackened.
Did you just learn that?
No. Of course not. I'm a chef, dear. I've known it for ages and ages. But if you'll notice, I'm only putting a little dusting on here.
She calls herself a chef, but I just call myself a cook.
But that's okay, because bronze is it's a very fashion-forward color this year.
You know,
I heard that.
So you're good there.
You're always picking on Julia.
That's because Julia needs picking on.
Okay. So as you can see, we've got a nice light dusting right there. Nothing fancy. We're not trying to coat it too much. We're just giving it a little bit of color. Okay, and now
it just looks whiter.
And now we're just going to throw it on the grill, aren't we, dears?
No.
No?
We're going to throw it in a pan, and we're going to sear it in a pan. Remember, this is your recipe, Julia.
So we're going to
while she's doing that.
Oh, let's do that again.
Okay.
So now that we've lightly colored our fish, we're going to throw it in a hot pan and, what do you call it? Saute?
Sear it.
Sear it.